What's good, everybody? It's your boy John FX Mastermind with another video, and in this video, I'll be going over a platform that I discovered, and I used it for a short time, um, before things changed on it. The name of this platform, as you can see, is called Phemex Growth Investment, um, and it was a platform that I found. I'll give you a little history of why I'm talking about this platform. Simply because I trade forex, and I also help others learn how to trade forex. Um, Over time, I wanted to be able to make a long story short, I wanted to be able to offer platforms that can allow um, my students, friends, and family to earn money while they're learning how to trade forex, right? And I found a good platform, and I found this platform that I thought at the time was good, um, but it seems to have changed now, and I'll get into all that, why I say it like that. It seems to have changed now, so I haven't seen any other videos out for this platform. I just simply got in it and took a chance with it as of June the 2nd. That's how long I've been with this platform. I started June the 2nd and got good results the first month. And I haven't seen any other videos out, so I decided to just go ahead and put one out just in case people are trying to research and see if they can find other reviews about this site. Um, yeah. So anyways, so I found this site right here. Found a good, another good platform by the name of DHF, and I found this platform right here. I no longer really consider this platform good anymore. Simply because it changed and they stopped allowing, basically they stopped allowing us to withdraw money out of the platform, or they stopped allowing a group of individuals to withdraw money. So with that being said, this site instantly becomes a no-go for me. Um, and we understand the amount of scams or schemes that are out consistently. Supposedly this site has been around since 2017, but when you look this site up on Scam Advisor, it'll tell you that um this web address was created roughly 6 months ago. Well, probably about let me see. It was created about March, I believe, in March. Um, uh, they say they've been running for 1,173 days with the total of users and the total of deposits they paid out and total of payments. The total deposits that's come in and the total deposits. Total payments that have been paid out is da 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 da. You see it on the screen. And supposedly these are the active last investments and last withdrawals. Okay. So you're gonna see all the bells and whistles, of course, up front. And so what interests me about it is simply just uh their services. As you can see right here, the services that simply state in your starter package, the minimum deposit is $100 to $9,999. For 6 days, your deposit will go into a 6-day cycle, and each day will pay you 3% a day from whatever you deposit in. Um, and then after 6 days, it will be returned back to you either for reinvestment or withdrawal, whichever you choose. And likewise, the classic package for 6 days, minimum deposit of $10,000, maximum up to 49,000. For 6 days, you'll be paid 3.5% on earnings of those deposits. Anything um, the minimum and in between, you'll be paid 3.5% for 6 days. After 6 days, it'll be returned back to you. And for withdrawal or for reinvestment, put it back in another 6-day cycle if you choose. And of course, on the on the third package, the premium package, same thing. Uh, Minimum 50,000, and there is no maximum amount uh, that you can deposit to enter into this particular 6-day cycle, that which pay you 4%, and after 6 days it'll be returned back to you for withdrawal or reinvestment, just to send it back through another cycle. So I being a part of the investment world, I understand these percentages are they're possible. They're possible. In the length of time, very possible. So that's why I gave this opportunity particularly a chance. And before I gave it a chance, I tested it out, made sure when I deposit my money, I'm able to withdraw. I wanted to be able to withdraw my initial investment first before I shared it with anyone, so that I know at least a person could get their money back, their initial deposit back, or whatever they put in after 6 days. You at least be able to get that back if nothing else proves to be true about their services. So that's what I did first. For the first month, I put in $2,200, and by the end of the month, I doubled that. I doubled my account. I doubled my deposit, my initial investment. Um, I doubled it. I doubled it about 3 times in that particular span, simply because the way that they allow you to reinvest your earnings and things like that. If you don't want to pull out your earnings, you can actually reinvest them as soon as 100 or more is available in your account balance, and this will accelerate your earnings each day. And so I took advantage of it. I compounded. I compounded my interest. I compounded my interest daily, and this worked to my advantage. I was by let's say by July, by the second week of July, I had my account up to 10K. Okay, and which was awesome. Um, you can also refer others into the platform, and you'll earn 10% of their deposit. And each time they reinvest, they'll also pay you 10% of their deposit. Overall, when I got to looking at this site, I thought about it. I said, okay, hold on. At the end of the day, if I just keep reinvesting, I never um, withdraw out, I'm going to end up being paid 90% a month. Now that 3% is believable and possible for platforms like this, but 90%, that kind of became like, okay, the way I'm about to run this system, they might get burnt out, because I'm gonna run it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run it up. Um, because I know how to take full advantage of platforms like these. Get in, get out, small risk, um, high rewards, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. So I don't want to get too far off my point. Anyways, my purpose for um making this video at this point is to kind of warn people about this platform, simply because yes, they are still showing that people are making withdrawals, but by the second month, by the middle of July, towards the end, they did what they sent everyone an email, and they um they said that the system was going through a withdrawal. I'm gonna log into my account at this point, so you guys can kind of see everything, see the different things that I did and everything. So they went through a withdrawal. They went through an upgrade, supposedly. And now, since the upgrade, I wasn't able to do any more withdrawals. At that point, I became like, of course, I stopped trusting this. I stopped trusting the site, and 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 I and I felt the urgency to warn anyone who's come across this site and looking to get going on this site. At this point I don't recommend, because you're liable to get your money trapped in. They will allow you to make deposits into the site, but at this point, as of August 3rd, no withdrawals that I've no withdrawals have been allowed um, anymore. So yes, so as you can see, I started this account with $2,200, and thus far as you can see right here, a 10K balance right there and a $7,500 balance right here. Um, this 10K is considered to be inside the system, basically paying me 3.5% daily, which is like $350 a day that I'm making on this cycle, this 6-day cycle. Um, Currently, money that's being returned back to me is $7,500. As you can see, this money that sits here is eligible for me to reinvest it back in and add it to this balance, this $10,000 balance, or I can just withdraw it out. But like I said, they're no longer allowing withdrawals. I did a $150 withdrawal right here just to see if I can take a small withdrawal out, since they're not allowing my larger withdrawals. Um, and thus far, this has been pending forever. It's been pending for days. Um, Last month, my first month in June, once I started withdrawing after I had $4,000 in my account, the withdrawals would come out every day. Like literally, this platform was literally performing, guys, absolutely well, and I thought it was a legit platform. Um, Even though things have changed, they're still up and they're still running. I'm inside my transactions, and they're showing here. You can see all the transactions that goes on in your account, from referrals to daily earning commissions and stuff like that. And I'll kind of break that down to you. So let's go. So let's look into. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my withdrawals that I actually withdrew out of the account. And being able to withdraw, I really thought this platform was a go. I started. This is my withdrawals from June 2nd all the way till today. Okay, let's look at it. I know I'm kind of rambling. I hope I don't sound like I'm rambling too much. I'm just trying to put some information out here on this site. Um, okay, guys. So these are actual withdrawals that I've taken. This is actual money that I've actually been able to take from this site, which led me to believe that, man, this is a legit platform that's paying well. I've been able to take this out in the time period of like almost 2 months. As you can see, my last withdrawal was my last official withdrawal was July 23rd. So yeah, about almost 2 months of withdrawing. Okay. So my first withdrawal, we can go. Let's go. So I just want to show you my withdrawal money that I've actually taken out this account. This platform. Like I said, I started this platform with $2,200, and I was able to recoup over $4,000, guys, which I thought was awesome in a short amount of time. I started June 2nd, and by July 14th, my account was doubled. So I said, by account by July 23rd, 24th, my account had doubled. And so I said, well, I'm gonna start taking my initial deposit out. I put 2,200 in, so I'm gonna start withdrawing it out piece by piece and leave money in to allow my account to continue to grow. And I'm so glad I did this, because I wasn't aware that they was gonna come up with this change in such a short period of time. Which at this point, as of August 3rd, I can't withdraw anymore. So the money that's actually in this account, it feels like it's stuck, but because the account is still open, the platform is still up and running, and it's still paying out daily earnings, it kind of feels weird. This is supposedly a mining farm, but I don't know, man. It feels like a Ponzi scheme at this point. And so I'm making this video to kind of show you around in the site, and at the same time kind of warn people. I don't trust this site anymore to put money in it, simply because I have earnings in that I can't get out. And so if I can't get what's already in out, I would not advise anyone to um, put any money in, you know. Um, yeah. So, anyways, this is my first withdrawal that I did on June 4th, on June 14th. By June 24th, I had doubled my account from 2,200 to over $4,000. And so I just started withdrawing basically almost every day. You know, as you can see, all my withdrawals that I've done, right? And we can go into the next month, into June. I was kind of just getting comfortable with just withdrawing and growing my account. I had grew my account to over $10,000 in July, and so I was basically just really comfortable with just continue to grow my account and at the same time reap the benefits of being able to withdraw. And as you can see, all my withdrawals that I was actually doing, you know, and it was legit. Like it was cool. It felt really good. I got up to the point where I was thought I was gonna start withdrawing $300 a day, because by this time my account was over $10,000, and I was getting earnings of $300 a day. So I said, well, I'm gonna start withdrawing $300 every day. Make $15,000 a month easy. Um, yeah, I say that's about $9,000 a month easy. So yeah. So anyways, by this time, so this date, this is my last date that I withdraw, July 23rd. And at that point, that's when this email came out saying that the company is going through an update and basically put everybody on a standstill. So we had to wait for the update. Then they told us in order to sync our accounts with their new miner update. Miner meaning like the miner machine that mines the bitcoins and mines the cryptocurrency. Um, 'Cause this is supposedly a mining farm. MINING farm, FARM, mining farm, right? And they're mining coins. This is supposedly how they're making their money and able to pay us these high these high earnings daily. And so I was like, okay, cool. Algorithm machine just, hey, adding up the dollars, doing this thing. Um, and plus I was able to withdraw for over $4,000 out. So at this point, or in a month's time, I was pretty much sold. I was like, okay, not pretty much sold in a sense of all in, simply because number one, I trade for myself, and the reason why I trade for myself because I stopped trusting people to manage my money for me. I wanted to get in a position where I can manage my own money, and and not have to depend on people, just in case a situation like this that happened, just in case they turn on you and you can no longer get access to your money. you know that's why I wanted to know how to trade for myself. But like I said, I took time to go on a venture to find legit platforms that I can offer my students and friends and people that I'm help learning how to trade for themselves while they're in the process of learning. I wanted to have a platform that can allow them to earn money while they're learning. And with the way that I was withdrawing out of this platform, I thought this was really cool. Just in a month's time, month and a half time, I withdrew $4,500. Anyone would love that, in a platform to be able to do that while they're learning how to trade for themselves and make this money on their own, trading the charts. So I thought this would have been a cool opportunity to be able to pass to friends, family, students, da 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 da. So basically what happens is your money goes into a cycle. And yeah, so anyways, back to my story. Yeah, I thought this was a good opportunity, but lo and behold, like I said, after I got so far in the game, they switched up on me, guys, And so at this point, I'm kind of warning people, not to really get involved with the platform because they're not doing what they say they will do at this point. Um, yes, the account seems to be active, and um, at at one point, we had the live chat that people they respond to you in a heartbeat, but over time, they got to the point where they rarely respond, and now it's even at the point where they don't respond. Um, so I'm not sure what's going on behind the scenes, other than that this is a Ponzi scheme, another Ponzi scheme. I had a lot of friends who actually got money trapped in, and they are feeling the repercussions of a system like this that will lure you in, and yes, they will make a couple of payments. They will pay out, make a couple of payouts, and to make it seem real. And one of the main things that attracted me and others to this site was the fact that it on the paid out board, it do have some heavy withdrawals. um as you can see, we just got two for this month so far. um and so I'm just kind of lurking around and kind of seeing what type of activity in the withdrawal section that's going on when you make a withdrawal. They do post on the paid out board up here, and you can kind of go back in history, but you can go as far as March, I believe. But last month really was my month. I say June. Let's go to June. So last month really was my month, and I really was doing some heavy withdrawing during these times. Once I built my account up to a point where I can do some major withdrawals, I took full advantage of it. Um, and I'm kind of making this video kind of long. We 20 something minutes in, just to show you what's going on. All right, so yeah, as you can see, I did do withdrawals. John FX Masterminds. That's actually me, and these are actually my withdrawals. So when we go to let's go to the third page, which should show the beginning of the month. And every time someone withdraws, it posts. Like I said, it posts on this. It posts on this page right here on your paid out page. And I believe I started June 2nd, so I didn't do any withdrawals then. I was just growing my account, getting it to a point as fast as I could, so that I can start proving this platform and seeing if it's a recommendable platform to be able to share with others. Um, like I said, once I was able to withdraw all my capital back out, I thought it was a go to be able to share with others. But shortly after that, soon discovered that this is a possible scam. And as you can see, now the interesting thing is this name right here, Monica 12, did make a deposit this month. Did make a withdrawal this month. After the supposed update. So, and plus they was in before the update. So I'm kind of wondering if this is what kind of makes me wonder if the site is legit or not, simply because I see a name that was in before the update, and they made a deposit, and their name showed up again after the update, and they still made a deposit, even though I'm not. I mean, they made a withdrawal even though I'm not able to make a withdrawal for whatever reasons. I don't know how they're able to make a withdrawal, but you know it's okay at this point. That's why I'm kind of trying to just share a little insight on the platform and how it has changed. If anyone has been uh, using the platform and things change for you, please comment in the section below and kind of tell me your story, or give me some feedback as far as what to do, or if this site is actually legit and you are able to withdraw. Well, I know if you're able to withdraw because we can see it on the board if you are. But this is my first withdrawal on June 14th, like I told you. And then as you can see, once we got towards the end of the month, I'm going towards the end of the month. As you can see, I started going in heavier, making withdrawals. But now a lot has changed since the update, and we're not able to make withdrawals. I'm gonna go into July. And I'm basically putting this video out just to see, you know, is this site legit? You know, at this point it seems like a scheme for me, simply because I can't withdraw anymore. Can't withdraw my money that's in the account anymore. And I was able to, and there go the Monica name again right here. See, withdrew 3,500 bucks supposedly. Well, I know that's what she did, simply because there go my name right here, and that's what I actually did. 120 bucks, 120, 120. Right there, I did 103 right there. And let's see if we can go to July and see my movements. So when you make withdrawals, they actually post it once they send your money to you, and the money came the same day. It was immediately, like it was immediate. It came the same day, you know. And as you can see, from that point, I went in to get all my money back out the platform. I wanted to get all my money out the platform at that point, get it out the way, and have nothing but earnings sitting in there. So everything that you saw when I showed my account balance, $17,000, all that is pure profit. None of that is house money. All my house money, I was able to pull it out and more. You know, I only put 2,200 in. I was able to pull out over 4,000, like a total of 43,000 made it home after all the Bitcoin transaction fees and stuff like that. So right here you can see that I went in and just started making withdrawals as much as I could, basically daily, and at the same time I was able to grow my account. Um, so I thought that was cool. This would make me believe in the site, believe in this platform, and that it's pretty legit, you know. But now, after this update, it seems that we're not able to withdraw. So if Monica 12, someone could like get with me, whoever sees this video, and kind of help me understand, how do we get back to the withdrawal process? How do we get back to, because to me it seemed pretty simple. It was simple before the update, but now it's kind of just, it's changed. Now my withdrawals are pending for long periods of time, which kind of make me think what they're doing is getting people to sign up, and they're taking the new sign up money and paying the old investors with the new sign up money, which is which in turn becomes a Ponzi scheme. Robbing Peter to pay Paul type of situation. So I just want people to pretty much just be careful with this site right here. If you choose to trust it, if you choose to go for it, if you're able to get on with the chat and they persuade you to trust them and take a chance, I'm just sounding the alarm. So just be careful with this site, because yes, they will take your deposit, but at this point, like I said, this $150 been pending for days now, and it never took this long. So they may just be, like I said, robbing Peter to pay Paul, taking new deposits and paying old investors who put money in this site. And this site may not be what it supposedly say it is, which is a mining farm. They say they're a mining farm, which is how they're able to pay us these high percentages off of our balances daily. So I'm not really sure on what's changed or what's different on the other end. All I know is when I go to my withdrawal, I'm not able to withdraw this money that's in the account. So with that being said, I just kind of want to just put a video out about this site first of all, because no video is out yet. And so anyone who's looking up or researching this, you're gonna find this video. You should find this video and kind of just, you know, make a responsible, make the best decision, make a responsible decision when it comes to your hard-earned money. like I said, even though I was able to pull out my initial investment and a little bit more off the top, actually out the site, um, it doesn't mean that you will be able to if you do decide to trust this site and go for it. Um, like I said, it is very impressive the way they pay, the way they display how they pay. It is very impressive, and it makes you feel like, oh man, we're gonna make a lot of money in a short period of time. But like I said, it got to a point just after a month or so where now I can't even withdraw this money. So that being said, I'm gonna leave the video here because it is pretty long, and I'm just rambling about a bunch of thoughts on this site that's on my mind. Um, at this point, like I said, this site is like a Ponzi scheme to me, robbing Peter to pay Paul. So any new investors that come along, they could be taking your money and giving it to us who have pending withdrawals, waiting to get a withdrawal. So um, I'm not really sure, but at the same time, I'm just putting it out, blasting the alarm, uh, tooting the horn on Phemex Growth investment. Now, if they legit, they're gonna be around, and eventually maybe I'll get this withdrawal of $150. I don't know. But if they are a Ponzi scheme, that's why I'm doing this video, just to kind of alert people to be careful with this site. Yeah, do your research on how long this address has been created, the background on this site. You know what I'm saying? You can go to scamadvisor.com and put this address in, and they give you a ton of information that you need to be aware of when dealing with any type of site that may be a possible scam. So, yes, trust the site and always deal with them with caution. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm John FX Masterminds, and I'm out.